Hey Bella, you know what this is right here? That's my cross. That is the flower of life. It's called the fleur de lis. It is a French symbol. Um, and here's my little Buddha. I just didn't want to come empty-handed. You know, you have your rosary and everything. I didn't want to come empty-handed, so I got my little Buddha. Hello, Buddha. This is one of the funnier. Don't you agree? This is one of the funnier um, people that are worshipped. Um, I mean, because it's a fat guy. It's a guy that eats a lot. I hope I'm not offending anybody, but it's a fat guy, and he's happy, and he's supposed to bring you good luck, and he looks like he has some kind of a big sack of ham or something right here on the back. Murdered, but um, I don't know. I'm sure it happens everywhere, but it's just really appalling that these people can get away with this. Now, as far as you're talking about wanting to get in line and get your present. I definitely. I mean, it was so sincere, and I felt for you. I don't know what's worse, living with those holidays, or what I did, which I grew up in a cult that didn't celebrate any of the mainstream holidays. So when, like, we have Halloween coming up in a few days, and my son, my 2-year-old, is going to go out for the first time in a little costume, and it's going to be really cute, and go door to door and trick or treat, and I'm looking forward to it. Actually living through him, but no, actually I'm just looking forward to it because I think it's fun to see kids go through new things. But when I was a kid or growing up, I remember this holiday, and it was horrible because pretty much we either left to go to a movie or turned out all the lights in the house, and as a kid, I'm watching everybody, all my friends go around, and I knew they were getting all the goodies, and I knew that what's worse, being on the in or being on the out. I mean, I was sort of like, listen, I got through it, but you felt like you were an outsider. I mean, that was just one of the holidays that I used to not look forward to, because all my friends were going to get these huge sacks of candy, and I remember the lady across the street, my friend's mother, used to give us some candy. She really, thinking back, she really just probably really felt bad for my sister and myself because we weren't getting any candy, so they would give us a little candy, and a little bag of candy, and that was really nice. But another holiday was Christmas, and this was horrible. Although my father, he wasn't part of the cult, but he would get me, like, whatever, a football, or he would get me, me and my sister, something, and we'd go to my grandparents' house, who celebrated Christmas, and they usually had a present or two. But I remember one Christmas, that same friend that I was talking about earlier got a nice go-kart, and Christmas just meant nothing. It meant that everybody was getting presents, and that was one day that I knew that had it off of school, but there were not going to be presents for me. So I don't know. I just thought I'd make this video reply to your video, because I see that religion has affected you quite a bit, and just want to let you know, of course, you're not alone. I grew up in a very strict cult that had pretty much Jewish holidays is what we celebrated, the Old Testament, and couldn't do things on Friday night, couldn't do things on Saturday, because you were breaking the day of rest, and just pretty much nobody ever really gave me too hard of a time. But I had to take off of school for certain religious holidays, and it just pretty much felt like an outcast. I mean, nobody was really. There were some people that would make comments, but nobody was really cruel. The teachers weren't really supportive as far as grades went, because they'd give you the work and give you a bunch of work or whatever. But anyway, I just wanted to give you a little story of my give you a little religious story from my past. Okay, well, again, I'm a big fan. Keep making videos.